here we are, 2020, right? In this space where we don't need love anymore, waking up to the fact that we're kind of programmed to reject love in a certain way and to seek love in a certain way, and yet wanting love more than ever. Wanting it more than ever. Right? And so, enter somebody like me or David, right? And what we're going to come in and what I'm going to come in and talk to you about is kind of, it's not so much ignoring the past. It's not so much of, pretending it didn't happen. But there's two ways that we're going to deal with the past. And that is, ignore it, pretend it didn't happen. So there's two things. We're gonna practice giving up history, which is different, which is a conscious choice. So you're gonna stand in front of a man or a woman, right? And of course, what's gonna get activated the moment they stand in front of you and look at you? Your programming is gonna get activated, right? Am I good enough? Is he good enough? Is she good enough? Is he safe? Right? The women will mainly be asking, is he safe? And the men will mainly be asking, am I good enough or can I open her? Whatever that means, right? And so our programming will get kicked in. And so one of the ways to bring something like a shamanic approach to, because this is really, I know it sounds kind of woo-woo, but it'll make more sense as we go along. This is really a more shamanic and yogic approach to relating moment to moment. And the piece that makes this part shamanic is that you are most powerful in your capacity to bring magic when you have no history. I'm going to say that again. You are most powerful in your shamanic capacity when you have no history. Everybody understand why that might be important? And I'll take questions in a second. I just wanted to lay the groundwork here, right? So to let go of history, to let go of our trauma, to let go of the rejection, to let go of, the mommy didn't love me, right? Or daddy left, or any of that kind of stuff. Because there's a human being in front of you who wants to love you well. There's a human being, if you're here, for fuck's sake, right? If you paid this money to come to a Valentine's workshop, I know a few guys were dragged, but even if they came, right? Like that's a pretty miraculous thing. They want to love you well. Yeah? I'm assuming you're here because you want to love well and you want to be loved well, right? The way to do that is to allow history to recede into the background, just kind of like one of those shawls that you just kind of let slide off your back. Right? It's still there to pick up and put back on if you want. But in the moment of deep practice, which we're going to do a lot of practice, I'm going to talk some, but it's going to be a third me talking, 2/3 us practicing. You have to let go of history.